Pony Club. So you're going to be behind the Pony Club. 806, then 807, then 810, 811, and so on and so on. It was working earlier. Check. Can you hear me now? Okay, we're going to start lining up. Bib order. Morel, come on, man. To 927. So we're going to get a numerical order, okay?
You gotta go closer because you have 1,000 cell phones up here now. Plus, you probably have like a couple cell phones on you.
Trying to do it as best I can with the microphone, so we're starting to line up. 806, 807, 810, 811, 814, and then we jump to 927 and on down, okay? So we're going to get in number order. We're starting up here. Gentleman with the canoe, can you raise your hand, wave it around? The canoe right up front is 807, correct? So that's the start of our line for right now. So we're getting in numerical order the best we can. Folks on the sled hill, in just a second we're going to have you get off because we're going to be zipping down that hill.
Don't know, but we're on the lookout for it.
You can go up. You've got your radio?
I do, but
Number order best we can with our sleds. Make sure if you're riding in a sled, you have a helmet. Got to have a brain bucket to ride down the hill. I wonder if Isaac could do it. Isaac's in the kitchen right now. Isaac Bashoff, you can. I'm going to give you these two. Can I pass those off to you?
Hey guys, we need everyone off of the sledding hill during the duct tape derby. So everyone come on over on this side.
Hey, I did a ridiculous video, so I'll be all set. Take the middle one. Yeah.
Except for yours.
Except for mine.
No, it's a little lower.
Don't go in, don't go in.
Alex, come on. Don't bump into it.
You're trying to get him in there.
Yeah, Alex.
Should be a little behind you. Because that's the order they have us doing right now.
Yeah, we must be talking to a solid, Alex. We're almost there. Yeah, don't lean on it. Push. Sorry. Sorry, Sam.
Daddy's always helping. Wait, you gonna lie?
Coming? Well, we glittered. We saw the video. checking to make sure everybody can hear me. Are we ready to go?
You are ready to go when you are.
Okay, let's go! Yahoo! Woo! Let's go! Woo! Woo!
Are we in your shot?
Oh, sure.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm going to call out when each one starts, so I'm going to say go when they're on their way.
Woo!
We're going to be behind the pirate ship.
How we go, boys? Woo!
807 is up. 07. Hold up 1 minute, okay, guys? Roger that.
That was fast, huh? Oh, where's Chloe with her list? Chloe has my list. Chloe Lumbra, are you close by so you can bring the list? This is our first rodeo, folks. Other Chloe is ready to go. All right, how about that Pink Pony Club? Yes.
So,
Oh, you got, what number was yours?
9.
929, okay. Got it, thank you. Yeah, there's points for style and building, and then there's points for who goes the fastest. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, you shoot as loud as you can. Is this for me? Thanks for running it down.
Really, it's for Lee.
That's me. Thank you.
Need a pen, Lee?
I don't know.
Wasn't sure.
I'll keep it. All right, folks. We're about to get going here. All right. Sled number. Is that cutting out? All right, there we go. All right. Sled number 807. Jade, Ava, Kate, and Kenzie. Jack in a Box. They're from St. Albans, and their fun fact about this sled, it's big. Let's give it up for Jack in a Box. That was 807. We didn't have an 806.
I just think they're going to make it till like here.
All right.
And they're going to crack.
Is this coming in at all? Jeez, oh, Pete's Morel. All right, we've got 810 coming down the hill. This is Emmett. Name of the sled is Emmett's Plane.
I don't think that's going to be the problem. I think it's going to spin out and flip.
Here comes Emmett's Plane. He's from Fairfax. Yeah, once this is done, be about maybe an hour. We got about 40 sleds in, so. Give it up for Emmett. Emmett's kind of paused in the middle of the hill. He needs some encouragement. He's still taxiing to his destination.
Past the flat spot.
I got some good pictures in this one. Look.
Say that again.
We could send
Perfect. Emmett's getting some help. All right, at the top of the hill, we've got Gabriel. He's riding the sled Stinky. Fun fact about Gabriel's sled, he came, he saw, he stunk up the place. You'll see that he's riding a skunk. Give it up for Gabriel.
I got the best pictures I could. Look.
I think he had better steering here than
Here comes Stinky Gabriel. Gabriel, you're off course. You guys have 9:27 up there right now? Next sled at the starting gate is Carson, riding Screaming Demon number 2. Guys, is my voice coming out at all from that speaker? It is? Great. All right, this is Carson, Screaming Demon. Fun fact, we didn't use directions to build this sled. Here comes Carson, give it up. We got a wreck, Carson's got a wreck. No, this is not for us right now. We got some help on the course for Carson. Give it up for Carson. We'll be done in a little while. You can sled in a little bit. Here comes Carson to finish up the course. He's about to cross the finish line. Nice job, Carson. No registration, you said? Is this 928? All right. Sled number 928, Joel, Stephanie, Madison, and Brianna. This is Dupuis and Son Tire from Lancaster, New Hampshire. Big truck. There's 4 of them in there. He's got to spin out. Man, should have been a Ford, I guess.
They have a whole
Looks like the Queen Sons and Sun Tire were going 11 miles per hour before they spun out.
We got 2 flat tires now. It's not going well.
All right, we got 929 coming up, Levi. Sled's name is Levi's Revenge. He's from Swanton. There's some fun facts about it. It's a pirate ship, sails fast, and it's got a cool skull on it. This is Levi getting ready to leave the starting gate.
Correct. 929.
They were last minute, I think. I've got the registration here. All right. Levi Francis is at the top of the hill. Levi's Revenge coming down. Do you want me to move up? Yeah, it was working well, and then it just keeps like chirping out.
Hearing the crowd.
You all right? I'm gonna hold my weight. All right, that was Levi. We got 931 coming up. This is Ian and Lightning McQueen. Ian's from St. Albans.
Clipboard.
Give it up for Ian coming down the starting gate right now. Here comes Ian, Lightning McQueen coming down. He's flying. Nice job, Ian. He made it all the way to the second hill. He's going down. Any speed on Ian? Is this 932 coming up, guys? All right, at the top of the hill is Harrison. He's riding Bullet Bill from St. Albans, Vermont. The sled was designed by Harrison himself. Another fun fact, Harrison used to be my neighbor. Here goes Harrison out of the chute. Ripping down the hill with Bullet Bill. Man, give it up for Harrison flying down the hill.
Fastest one yet.
Nice job, Harrison. What was the speed on Harrison? According to the speed gun, Harrison was going 21 miles an hour down that hill. Coming up, 933, Owen in Plain Jane, the sled from Swanton. Owen just wants to be the fastest, is what he said on our sheet here, and he is flying. Was that good? What? That was ripping. Wasn't that so funny? Give it up for Owen. Just cresting that second hill right now. Going backwards the whole way down. How fast was that?
18 miles an hour.
We got a speed clocked at 18 miles an hour. Kid was flying. This is sled 934, Finn and Cooper, Team USA. Team USA is flying down the hill, about to crest the second hill, coming down. USA, USA. 20 miles an hour for Finn and Cooper flying down that hill. 935 is up next. Nora is at the top of the hill. Sled is called Wicked from St. Albans. Here comes Nora out of the starting gate. Nora looks like has jumped the perimeter and is off on her own. She is flying. We got a wreck. Nora has wrecked. Give it up for Nora. She's got to get across that finish line. She's going to keep going. Nice job, Nora. Way to stick with it. Yep. We're not going to do that. No, we're going to save it. We have an after-school program that has been kind of helped us build it, so they're super stoked for it. Next sled coming down. 936, Harper, Sydney, Addison, the electric slide, and they are flying. Uh-oh, watch out, Nora. That's a good message for folks on the hill. Folks on the hill, we need to get out of the way of the sledders. That includes this second hill down here. You got to get out of the way. They can't stop, won't stop. That was Harper, Sydney, Addison coming down in the electric slide. (937) is up next. This is Jonah. He's a Star Wars buff because he's riding the X-Wing fighter. He's from St. Albans. They used a Lego set as a model and for inspiration for this sled. Jonah's getting ready to fly down the hill, take on the galaxy. Hey, between sleds, make sure you stop by and see Chad. Grab a drink. Shout out to Chad for being here. We're ready for you, Jonah. No. I'm just trying to see other people that are kind of in the way as well. No. Guys, make sure that we're clearing a path for these sleds. They can't stop. Jonah's off. In a galaxy far, far away. He's coming down pretty fast. Good job, Jonah. Flying down the hill. How fast for Jonah? Jonah was flying. We caught him at 22 miles an hour. Kids on the playground right now hanging out. Good job, Jonah. 938 is next. Ooh, we got a Roblox Squid Game sled coming up. Lots of spins on that sled.
I know. I showed you that earlier.
So it seems like the best designs are long and narrow.
Our banana would have done circles.
Just about over the second hill and stop. Sled number 941 at the top of the hill. We had one biller. We got Bonanza Bill up at the top. Sammy, Pella, and Mike all at the top, coming down in a bullet. And this is their first duct tape derby since moving here a year and a half ago. Let's go, guys. They want you to know on their sheet, go Birds. We got a wreck right about the finish line.
Exactly.
That's why we wear helmets.
Walls and like that lawn is low.
I'll talk to another photographer. I'll ask him. Yeah. No, I'll let him know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask him.
Hey, if you're writing the speech out, you don't need to announce it because we're getting screwed up. Thanks.
What sled we got, guys?
What's that number?
And we got sled number 942 at the top. David and Charlotte, the Quackmobile from Milton, Vermont. Quack, 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 quack. Once a duck, always a duck. Nobody? Only my millennial friends. David and Charlotte are flying down in the duck. Nice job, duck. The Quackmobile.
Good when you are.
How fast for David and Charlotte? Hard to believe, folks, but we have a lot more sleds to come. Number 943 is next. This is the Cub Scout Express. This is a train. They've got 3 train cars up there. Devlin, Jethro, James, Mason, Carl, Liam, and Holm are coming down in. Here they come. Part of them anyway. That's why you don't ride rail, folks. Good, okay? Did you like my reference? Nobody played along, come on. Should we do this?
You wanna know why?
Did you just hear that? They said that was almost a train wreck.
Because it was a good idea and it was good, like,
That was fun.
Cub Scout Express
okay, Mom, let's play Pirates
finishing
Day.
their run. This is Cub Scout Express, Georgia Cub Scout Pack 842. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks, Chad.
Mom,
Shout out again to Chad. Shout out to Hazel and Grace and Chloe and Isaac, who've been in the kitchen for the whole day, feeding you. 9:44 is next. Tatum and Cooper riding Mario. Coming from Milton. Here they come, riding Mario. Anybody know Mario's favorite kind of pants? Denim, denim, denim. They flew all the way down, almost to the playground. Any speed for Tatum and Cooper? Sorry, folks, didn't have the information on this one. You found a lacrosse ball? Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to find that. Thank you, guys.
Let's go!
I don't have a sheet for this one. Second wreck of this run.
Let's try again. You got this, dude.
Give it up for John Nichols, everybody. John Nichols just showed up here, hanging out. You see us go down? See the Pink Pony Club? Oh, yeah. Oh, were you? Is he still in the shot? My fingers are numb. Yeah, it's been good, man.
How was everything set up? I was like, I told Kelly earlier, I was like, I'm not going to be there in the morning. I'm going to show up in the afternoon. And she was fine with it. And then this morning I got self-conscious. I was like, I should be there to help them set up.
Well, she was like, "Are you missing John?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's not here until the afternoon."
Oh,
so I think,
she not?
no, I think she just like, she's been
I wondered. I was
wild today. Sled 946 coming down. Evan, Amelia, and Miles. Clifford, the big red sled. Give it up for literate sledders. They're going backwards.
Our sled design was at the front was no more efficient than the back. So yeah,
Just flying down the hill, even though they were going backwards. That was awesome.
Good when you are.
947 at the top of the hill. Cora and Bailey riding Blue Heart from St. Albans. And this is Cora's first duct tape derby. Oh, we got a wreck just after the start. Carl, that kid was ripping down the hill. I think it was like 20 something. He was flying. He survived it. That was awesome. It's been a good day. Yeah, right? He stayed up there. Give it up for Cora and Bailey. They're in Blue Heart. They're coming down right now. They're getting a push. They're about to cross the finish line. Yeah, his son had like the bullet from Mario. It's right up there. You can see it up there on the hill. Dude, the thing was ripping down the hill. about that, folks. 9:48 coming at you. Parker riding Lightning from St. Albans, and the fun fact about this sled is it goes fast. We'll see right now. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
nobody's listening. Here comes Parker out of the starting gate. Turn right away, going backwards it looks like. Come on, give it up for Parker. These boots have been so good forever. And then today, like, all of a sudden I'm like, my toes feel cold. And I took them off earlier, put my snow pants on, and my socks are sopping wet.
Oh my God.
Like I'm like, is there a hole in it somewhere? But I'm like, my toes are like, that's the next way, next one to do it. Yeah.
Have the seal coat.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Parker's still making his way down. Give it up for Parker.
Yeah.
Good job, Parker.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Next up on the starting gate, number 949, Anita and Mar. Mar is a staff member at the Recreation Department. Fun fact, they're riding Bath Time. They're a lean, mean, clean machine. And they're about to come down the hill right now. Anita and Mar. Yes.
How you doing, Eric? Good, you? Good. I do have your cover shot for next year.
Number 950 is actually Brooklyn Hayes. It's not
Cover shot.
long list.
Oh, look at that.
The thing I have says Brooklyn Hayes. Is that correct?
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, Anita and Mar, Bath Time coming down. Squeaky clean. They are flying down the hill. We gotta get a speed on them. Look at them go. Down the second hill right now. Straight as an arrow. Do you have a speed for that sled?
Corey's gone? What's that? Corey's here?
That was the fastest sled yet, if you care, from top to bottom.
That's awesome. What was the speed? Do we have a speed track on it?
22.
Anita and Mar were going 23 miles per hour. They were flying. That's awesome. You said 950 is Brooklyn, right? Next up is 950 Brooklyn. Name of the sled is B12 Bomber. Coming down right now out of the gate. We got a wreck. Still going though. Oh, she's dumped. Dumped over. Give it up for Brooklyn up there on the hill. Let's go, Brooklyn. No sleep till. Brooklyn.
That's the best way to get along.
I made a Mighty Ducks joke earlier, and there was somebody standing here, and she was like asking, and everyone else was like, what? Nice job, Brooklyn coming down in the B12 Bomber from Enosburg. Said her dad made it. He wasn't brave enough to ride it though. At the top is number 951, Levi, riding Freedom from Enosburg. Sled is tiny, just like me, is what he said on the sheet here, and he is flying. Second hill, a little 360 spin. And a dump at the bottom. Any speed on Levi?
21.
Levi was rocking down the hill at 21 miles an hour. Nice job, Levi. All right, number 952 is up at the top. Mike and Joey. This is Trash Truck. This is Joey's favorite show, so the sled is based on his favorite show. Here we go, Mike and Joey. We got a dump. Mike and Joey are out of the sled. How was the spot? Yeah, do you feel really good right now?
Like, I'm so blissed out right now.
Good.
You could tell me, like, you could have been like, you're like, hey Lee, how's the morning been? You'd be like, well, the tow shack was on fire. I'd be like, wow,
Cool, man, cool.
I guess I'm gonna have some work to do.
Yeah, that's right. I guess we got to rebuild. Give it up for Mike and Joey up there in the trash truck. They didn't make it all the way down, but they're sticking with it. Here he goes again.
Was Kelly annoyed that I wasn't here?
No. I think it was.
Not sure.
I think it was just like, hey, John. Oh, and it was like, yeah. I think she just gets into like a.
Yeah, she gets in like, good goes.
All right, nice job, Mike and Joey. 953. Dylan riding a Mazda Miata from Sheldon, Vermont. Coming down in a Mazda Miata. Good right now. A warmer foot would be great. See, I got these. These have been great all this whole time. But I was like, my right foot is like all rubber. Yeah, these have been great all year, but they're all for 2 or 3 years. Nice job, Dylan. It's pretty. Yeah, I saw that. That's sick. 954 is at the top. Knox, Griffin, Knox and Lambert are up at the top. The Knox Racer from Highgate. The lightning bolt on the side of the sled represents Knox's electric personality. Oh, you did so good. Do you have fun up there? Yeah?
How fast was it going?
I don't remember yours. We wrote yours down, so I'll have to tell you. I'll have to find it later, but I don't quite know. Pretty fast, though, it seemed.
Mine was squeaking.
Yours was squeaking.
Yeah, I heard it.
You heard it. Give it up for the Knox Racer.
You got it.
Got another one at the top, 955. Percy the Party Penguin from Highgate. 955's at the top. Percy the Party Penguin was inspired by a recent trip to the New England Aquarium, and it's about to take its journey down the hill right now. Here comes Percy the Party Penguin. coming next up, 956.
956.
All right, 956 is at the top, getting ready. This is Sawyer riding the Speedy Turtle.
I know Sawyer and Pella.
Yeah? Sawyer wants you to know that they're going to be swimming with turtles in Japan coming in April. So that's what inspired the sled. The Speedy Turtle coming down in just a second.
When are they going? How did you know that? Oh, okay.
I've got an information sheet here, and look, I can see them up there. You were all the way up there. That's crazy. Sawyer's coming down in the Speedy Turtle right now. Nothing slow about that turtle. Hey, everyone that's sledding here on the side hill, let's hold off on that until we get all the sleds through, and then we can get back to regular sledding. Just to be safe, please, thank you. Let's leave the regular sleds parked for a little bit until we get through the derby. Thank you. Nice run, Sawyer. $9.57 is up at the top. I've got Marley and Anna, aka Lightspeed and High Speed. They're riding the Tesla fiber sled. They're from Jericho. Here comes Lightspeed and High Speed, the fiber sled coming down. Almost through them, folks. We're almost through the derby sleds. Lightspeed and High Speed.
958 coming up.
Yeah, hold off just a second. The last sled hasn't made it off the hill yet. All right, coming up next is 958. We got a big old, almost like a toboggan coming down.
It is a toboggan.
This thing is pretty cool. Tansky is the name of the sled. Fun fact, it is a huge toboggan made out of cardboard. Dan, Cassie, Thurlow, Ember, and Hendrick are riding this sled. And they're about to take off right now. Cheer them on, folks. Let's get them down the hill. Come on, let's go. Come on, Tansky. got a bobsled going on now. Someone pushing from the back. Let's go.
After this,
Big shout out to Isaac and Paul, who are at the top of the hill, pushing folks off from the start, and starting us out. And then we've got Rodney and Sean in the middle of the hill taking speeds. Kelly's at the bottom. He's at the finish line. The whole team is here. 959 coming down. The Batmobile. Molly, Grace, and Mackenzie flying down. They drove this thing all the way from Swanton.
Oh, that's an active
It looks like they can still get back too.
25.
They're gonna hit the playground. No, 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 no. Fast sled. That was awesome. Did you say 24?
Okay, Bentley, the last one to go.
Bentley Mulligan's at the top of the hill. Powered by Pizza is the name of the sled. He's got his parents up there, the pit crew. Looks like they had to pull him off the hill, get him situated again.
You don't need those wheels.
What was the speed on that Batmobile sled?
24 miles an hour.
Thank you. As Bentley gets situated, the Batmobile going 24 miles an hour, just ripping down Hardak Hill. All right. Is that it? That's the last sled to come down, folks. Thanks for hanging out at the Duct Tape Derby. Thanks for participating. We're going to open back up for regular sledding. Just keep in mind, don't stand in the middle of the hill, kind of where the finish line sign is. If you're going to slide down just the half of the hill, jump in the middle, slide down, and then get out of there, because we don't want anybody coming from the top to hit you, okay? So just be safe, not sorry.